Welcome to the coffee club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club.
Well, now, 7:08, September 23rd, 2022, and we got ourselves ready to roll with a coffee club on a Friday morning. Haley's running around the place. Got everything set, ready to go?
We're good to go.
Josh, he perked up the coffee for us this morning. You got the old church percolator today.
Yeah, we got the old church perk out.
Yeah, so there's going to be plenty of coffee.
Yeah, if anybody wants to swing by and grab some, I made 50 cups.
If anybody wants to just swing in, you can snag some coffee and roll, I guess. I just shouldn't say a roll because there's no rolls. Got to go to Sandwich for that.
Well, they can bring them, though.
They can bring rolls?
Yeah.
That'll be all right. Big room of Coffee Club guests here today. And Josh, did you meet everybody?
No, I was perking coffee.
Okay.
And I remember some of the faces, but I don't remember the names. I can tell you phone numbers.
Yes, you can. We'll run through the list here first to start things off. Patty Tiedemann is one of our guests here today. Been talking about her all week and kitchen solvers. And so welcome into the show. How you doing?
Doing well. Glad to be here.
Yeah, good to have you here. Kitchen Solvers, our business of the week this week, and so we'll talk more specifically on who they are and what they do just in a moment. And we also have joining us in studio, Kimberly Cook and Joel Arterburn from Connecting the Dots. This was a special deal that was going on. So Kim, tell us a little bit about what is Connecting the Dots?
That Nebraska Extension puts on for, typically here in McCook, we did it for our sophomores. It's typically freshman or sophomore, those grades. And it's all about teaching them about college and career success, getting ready for those after school moments or after high school.
Pretty cool. So let's do the introductions in the back. Joel, you got the mic. Why don't you do the introductions for us? You brought some of the students who went through the program with us here for last couple of days.
Yeah, we've got Kyson Barger, we've got Bailey Favre, we've got Ashlyn Randall, and we've got Carter Hartwell.
Yeah?
Carter Hartwell.
All right. So how many students did you have in there roundabout? Do you know?
With our kids, and then we had the sophomores from Southwest High School come down too. We ended up with about 130 kids, roughly.
It was a pretty good program. We'll talk about it in more detail here in a quick moment. Of course, you got Josh, Haley, and myself, the staff here at the radio station. So, Patty, let's talk kitchen solvers. We've been talking all week about it, and I want to start. I mean, how did you guys get in with kitchen solvers? Why did you decide to open that up here?
Well, my husband and I were doing some house flips. And so in that process, we kind of saw that there are a lot of good contractors in the area. There's a lot of good material, but we wanted to provide an opportunity for people to have all of those things brought together into kind of one holistic experience. And so we kind of thought about trying to come up with a company on our own and realized that was going to take way too long, and we're too old to figure it all out. And so we looked at different franchise options and found Kitchen Solvers, and they're a great fit. They're highly focused on customer service. They've got a great product line, and we've really enjoyed it.
You guys have been our business of the week this week, and it's fun for Josh and I because we get to do the investment of time to look at what the company is and what you guys do, and it's neat for us to understand that and then try to relay that back to Southwest Nebraska, Northwest Kansas. What are some of the types of jobs that you guys do with Kitchen Solvers?
So we have a couple of different kind of big job groupings. We can do a complete kitchen remodel. And then we have a few different cabinet lines like within that can help meet people's budgets, kind of make their dream kitchen a reality. We also do cabinet refacing. So, if you want to, especially if you want to keep your countertops, you want to keep your floor, you just want to go over your existing cabinet line, then we can come in and reface. So you get, brand new doors, new hardware, soft close hinges, all of that, but the boxes are refaced with the material. And so there's a time and a cost savings there. And then we can do countertops for people. We can do bathrooms as well.
See, the nice thing is I go home and I'm like, oh, our business of the week is, kitchen solvers. And basically, I was running through like everything on your guys' gallery, and my wife was sitting there going, oh, yeah, that looks nice. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. And then we were at the football game last night, and Tanner Unger, one of you guys' contractors, came up and started talking to me. He goes, I appreciate, saying good words about us all week long. And Darcy's like, oh, you're with Kitchen Solvers? And so then, it kind of escalated from there. And I don't know if she paid much attention to the football game after that.
Yeah, she called. Actually, we're meeting today about 3 o'clock. So I hope. I'm just kidding. But she should call.
Yeah. Kitchen Solvers. If folks want to learn more about you, what's the best ways to do so?
We do have a really great website. They just reworked our website. They can find out everything there. You've got kind of a rundown of the services we offer, our process, some of the things we value as a company, of course, our contact information. And then if anybody out there wants to join our team, there's a link there with information on that.
Kitchen Solvers of McCook, 308-337-4411. Our business of the week from 105.3 Coyote Country. So, Joel, you got the mic. We'll start with you back there. What was the most rewarding point for you seeing the kids with the connecting the dots yesterday?
The big thing for me is to be able to see these kids be able to go out and see the experiences that they can have. A lot of kids are like, oh, I'm going to go to school to do this. I'm going to go to school to do that. I'm not going to school. I don't need to go to school. I'm going to go do this career or do that. And this allows them, the big complaint that you hear throughout the day is, oh, these lines are so long, I didn't even get to the front. Well, that's the same thing as it is in the employment world.
Yeah.
They actually get to realize, oh, I can't just walk in the door and get a job. It's actually going to take me some time, and there's some effort that has to be put into it. And I think just the realization of that for these kids is big for them.
And how important is okay, I'm not trying to pat my own back. We went to it, and that's why I said, hey, we got to get these guys in and talk about it. But how important is it to have members of the community and different businesses come and participate in this simulation?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I tell these kids when we start out is we try to get them to dress for success in something like this, because they are meeting potential employers throughout this stuff. The town of McCook has been awesome, not only for our high school, but just for everybody in the community about internships and job opportunities for our youth. And this is just another way for them to understand that, hey, there's all these different opportunities out there for us. Local community people, local job opportunities, just all that different stuff that came in, you guys included, that give kids an opportunity to get started in the job world.
So let's talk to the kids. You brought them in. What was your experience for Connect the Dots?
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting experience. It's kind of funny because, you hear people always say, I want to go into this career like finance or something, until you realize how many jobs are in the actual career. And so getting to learn a little bit more about that, was a great time.
All right, Kyson. What else we got there? It's Bailey?
Yep.
All right. What was your experience with it yesterday or 2 days ago?
I really enjoyed how, we got to learn about, the jobs that we actually want to go into and how much work it was actually going to take rather than just, not thinking that it would take that much work and, the lucky, what were they called? What were the cards
Luck of the
called?
draw cards.
Yeah.
What you got, how much schooling you had, and, I just thought it was interesting.
So that was part of it. I mean, each of the kids were given a luck of the draw of, kind of what they were dealt in life, right?
Yes, they go through a simulation and they're given, one side has the education that they received, whether they're a dropout of high school, whether they have enough credits to attend a 2-year school, or they can have the credits through high school to finish or go straight into a 4-year school. Then on the back, we have kind of our luck of the draw, whether they have scholarships available, whether there's funding for them, whether they have some sort of life situation at home that prevents them from working full-time or going to college full-time. So it's kind of, that's why we call it the luck of the draw cards. It's kind of like real life situations.
Real life. I like it, yeah. So
Actually, it reminds me of the game of life.
It is.
It kind of is. It's what cards you draw, what you spin on the wheel.
Yeah, I know it's Monopoly, but sometimes I feel like it's do not pass go, do not collect $200. Absolutely. Ashlyn, tell us, but what did you think of the experience?
Kind of off of Bailey. I thought the cards that we got or whatever was kind of interesting because mine said I dropped out in 9th grade. So that was kind of and then you had to see like all the work it took, because then we had to go get our GED, and then from there we had to go to a 2-year college, and then to the 4-year college to finally get where we wanted to go. So I thought it was kind of cool to see like how it actually would work in the real world.
Okay. All right. And Carter, how about you?
What I thought was really interesting was like how many steps it actually takes to get your job. I mean, I only had I think it was a high school education. So like you have to go to college, but if you don't have enough, I had to join the military to get in. And then you'd have to get your bachelor's, and then you finally have enough, and it just took a lot longer than I would think.
Quite the process, Josh. Now, I know you didn't get to see it, but it was a lot of fun.
Some of us had to work.
This is the cool parts of our job. I really do like it. So just real quick for those that are watching online, did you enjoy it? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Better than science class for the day, I suppose. Very good. We're ready to start with some of the other topics for Coffee Club today, and we're going to start off with our weekend poll. This is, I got outvoted on this. I had a weekend poll that was ready to roll, and Josh and Haley both said it stunk, so we're going to do this
No,
instead.
we said we got to do what we call in radio KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. So you were
And
calling me stupid.
No, I was saying that we needed something that was simple so people could just look at it and go, oh, burnt.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, I got my nickname from jumping off of a house onto a trampoline and then into a bucket of leaves.
All right. Haley, what's our weekend poll?
So it is, how do you like your marshmallow? Golden brown or burnt?
Okay. How do you like your marshmallow? It's s'more time, right?
Right.
Who wants to go first for how you like your... All right, Carter, you're up.
Me personally, I like mine on fire. You need it long enough to get all the edges black. And then what I like to do is, you kind of shed off the dusting so you don't get all that ash in your mouth and whatever, So you just do that and gets it nice and squishy. Oh, melts the chocolate. Just perfect.
Okay. Ashlyn, how about you?
Golden brown, no any burnt.
Bailey.
Mine's also golden brown. I don't like anything burnt.
Kyson.
I'm going with Carter. Has to be burnt.
Yeah.
No
Really?
doubt has to be burnt.
Are you guys pyros? What? Come on. All right, Kim, how about you?
I'm going to go with in between. Is that allowed? You got to have it nice and golden brown, almost just starting to burn, and leave it on that golden brown long enough that it mushes all the way through.
So are you one of those that really gets agitated if it does catch fire?
No, I can eat it if it catches fire,
Okay.
but it's
All right.
better if it just is warm, so it's melted all the way through the center,
Yeah.
not hard in the center.
Patty, how about you?
I like golden brown, but I'm never patient enough to actually get it there. So I usually settle for burnt. And
Haley?
Definitely golden brown.
Because you and Kyle do a lot of s'mores, don't you?
My husband is the best. He always does my marshmallow.
Josh, how about you?
I like mine straight fire.
Really?
Just burnt to a crisp.
Man.
And I don't mind the ashes. So that baby can be black as night, and I don't care.
The last time we did s'mores at the Stevens household,
I wasn't invited.
You were out of town.
Yeah, Seth got to go.
Yeah.
Your whole family was there. Haley got
I wasn't
invited.
even. No, I didn't.
You had something going on.
I don't remember having anything going on.
Joel, how about you? What kind do you like for the s'mores?
I'm a golden brown one,
Golden brown.
but I always end up burning them. So then I pass them off to my wife. She likes the burnt ones, and I always have to make my kids s'mores too. And so when I mess those up, same thing. When I burn them like I always do, they go to their mom, and then mom make this for me.
Just a little hint. The marshmallows that are like flat and big one,
The squares?
they're worthless because they
Absolute
won't
trash.
cook the inside. You have to have the like medium-sized, regular size of marshmallows. Okay. Last I'm going to say is, how do you make your s'mores?
How do I make it?
Yeah.
Mr. Goodbar.
You use Mr. Goodbar. Anybody else use different chocolate or anything?
Reese's.
Reese's, yeah. Reese's. We do the Reese's, and we save the marshmallow peeps from Easter, because I'm telling you, you take and use those to roast, and all the sugar on the outside
It caramelizes.
caramelizes, makes a perfect. That's the only good use for a peep, is start it on fire.
So I know somebody that used to have like a peep. They would take peeps, and they'd buy them at Easter time, right? Mm-hmm. And then they would literally open the package and keep them out, and then they would finally eat them at Christmas.
Really?
So they was like hard as a rock.
Ooh.
But that's how they liked eating their peeps.
How'd you chip your tooth, huh? That is, how do you like your toasted marshmallows? Next topic for our coffee club, kind of staying in the food theme here. What is your process or secret ingredient or whatever for a great grilled cheese sandwich? Who'd like to go first on that one?
They're all looking at me. I guess I will.
Okay.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yep.
Mayonnaise.
Inside or outside?
Inside.
Do you use it on the outside?
Yeah, I'm an outside mayo guy.
Really?
Yeah, mayo's oil.
So you fry it with the mayo instead of the butter?
While you brush it on, like you know, put the mayo on the bread.
Carter looks like he's experienced grilled cheese maker over there.
Yes, I have made quite a few grilled cheeses in my time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm with Joel here. You know, you go mayonnaise on the inside and just use it as your butter. And if you really want a good crunch, you take a little bit on the outside, not a lot, just enough to get a nice little golden brown. Oof.
Are you a 2 cheeser or a 1 cheeser?
I am. I like to go controversial here. I go Swiss and cheddar. Just very nice little mix.
It's holes in your story here.
I like it.
Anybody else?
Butter and not fake butter.
Real butter?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go out, milk the cow, churn it and everything, right? Yes, of course you do.
I'm also butter.
Yeah.
I've never tried it with mayonnaise.
For me, I'm one of those, I do the butter, but you got to get every pore of the bread to have the butter in there, right?
So do you scrape cross grain? So
Yes.
it kind of lifts the hairs of it up?
Well, it's more of a spackling,
Yeah.
actually, is what it is.
And you're probably a 3 cheeser.
Oh, yeah. Because you got to have your regular, which is like your American. Typically, a provolone is the next one, and then usually
A pepper jack.
either a pepper jack. I don't mind an Asiago.
Can you tell we've been together way too long? Like I can.
All right, Kyson, preferred method for making grilled cheese.
1 cheese and butter. That's the only way to go.
You gotta have more than 1 cheese on there.
I'm with him.
Really?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever made grilled cheese without ham or,
Yeah, well.
I put roast beef in a grilled cheese sandwich before, too.
Yeah.
Colt says to put the butter on the griddle first and then lay your sandwich in the butter.
Is it really a grilled cheese anymore, though, when you put meat on it?
Yeah, I see exactly.
What? I think it is.
It's a ham and cheese sandwich.
I know. It's the only way to go.
Then it's pretty much a panini.
I don't mind those either.
Does anybody do garlic salt on their?
I usually put a little keen shake, a little garlic.
Yeah, Darcy
sometimes.
does the garlic salt on hers.
And this is where it's going to really make people ew, but you know that chili and lime, the tahine or whatever it is? I'll use a little bit of that on the outside. Just gives it a little bit of tart. I like that.
I'm thinking today we go and get like grilled cheese stuff and
Make grilled cheese in the studio? We can do that. Next topic for Coffee Club this morning is a fun one. It is, how did you get your nickname? And so we're going to start with Josh here on this because as of late, you've been with me for the morning show for what, 7-8 years now?
yeah.
But just this last 6 months or a year is when I heard that people call you Chip. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, so that actually was in high school. I think it was, I want to say, Mason Nelms, Callie Nelms, Hilltop Seeds, her husband. Mm-hmm. He gave me the nickname, and it was because I could sound like a chipmunk at the time. And now that my being in radio, my voice is lowered and gotten like seasoned. I really can't do the sound anymore.
You know you're going to have to do the
I know
sound.
I'm gonna have to do the sound.
You're going to have to do the sound. Ready? Okay. Shh.
And so they said that sounded like a chipmunk. I always said it would sound like a dolphin.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, I can see either.
I would rather be walking down the halls and be like, "Hey, Chippy," instead of "Hey, dolphin." You know. But,
It's Flipper!
yeah. But that's how I got my nickname. And then my brother's nickname, he's iconic. People still call him it today.
Gus?
Gus. Everybody doesn't know my brother's real name is actually Jesse.
Yeah.
And
No, it's Gus the Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody calls him Gus. And there was, I think her name was Sarah. I don't know. I can't remember what her last name is. I think it was Sarah Hester, maybe. And she was walking down the hall. My brother was iconic back in the day. We had these things called bowl cuts. And my brother had a bowl cut, and he looked like the fat mouse off Cinderella. And so she was just like, oh, Gus the Mouse, And that's how he got his nickname. And I still remember, like, the first day, I mean, he came home from school, and he was crying like a little baby boy and, hated life because people made fun of him, called him Gus. And, like, now it's like...
That's all he is.
And that was in, like, his freshman year. And by the time he was a senior in high school... Nobody voted for him for homecoming because they didn't see Gus on the list. They just seen Jesse.
Yeah.
So we had to do a complete recount of homecoming.
Did he win then?
Yeah, and put Gus on it because even people in his class were like, "Well, who the heck is this Jesse guy?"
Yeah. Anybody else on how you got your nickname? What's your nickname and how'd you get it? Anybody? No. Joel, you got one?
Mine was pretty simple. So my last name Arterburn. Everybody always called me Artie.
Yeah.
I'm not artistic at all, but it was just easier to say than my last name, I guess.
How about you, Kim?
My father-in-law always called me Red, and pretty obvious because of the red hair.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, I have a few people that call me Red, but that's about it.
Yeah, we had an Aunt Red, and her real name was Norma.
There was a guy that came to our youth group. I help out with the youth group at the E-Free Church here in town, but anyway, it was loud in the room, and I asked the kid what his name was, and what I heard was Mugtog. And so ever since then, he's been Mugtog to me. His real name's Creighton, but I finally learned that about 6 months ago.
Well, what's your nickname?
Mine was the Body. Now,
Yep.
Jesse the Body Ventura was a wrestler way back before you kids, And it was actually Mr. Jones. He was a reading teacher, the junior high, 7th grade reading teacher. And he would actually give me 3 bonus points on every paper that I turned in if I signed it the Body. So that's Mr. Jones. He was a lot of fun. Haley, you got a nickname?
I think I got a lot of cool nicknames, before I got married, with my maiden name being Storm. So I got called Storm or Stormy or, I don't know. It was a lot cooler back in the day.
So we were talking about this, and then there's the X-Men character.
Yeah.
The lady that controls the weather.
Oh, yeah, but the freaky eyes.
Her name is Storm, too, right?
Yep.
Did you ever watch that?
Sure. No.
Yep.
No.
I think it's Storm, yeah. And so then that's what my brother and I were kind of talking about. Was like, oh, Storm from X-Men. So you could have been BA.
I am.
Well, now it's Newcomb.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kyle. Time for games here this morning. We're going to have some fun games. Breakfast bingo is the first one, Josh.
That's right. So the first answer starts with B. Second answer starts with I-N-G-O. Goes in that order.
5 questions. So just shout them out if you know it, okay? Fred Flintstone's best friend.
Competitive.
On it.
I'll dial it back. Better.
Kids are, I want to play. No, you're good.
Kids.
Hey,
You're going down.
this is life, kids. I mean,
This is real life training.
So you're like the partner everybody should have on Family Feud?
Yes. Crush you all. Just kidding.
second
I'm very
place,
sweet.
first loser. Okay. A streaming movie and TV show company.
Netflix.
Guess. Haley got that one. Actress named Jennifer.
Lopez. Aniston. Jennifer.
Anybody?
Garner.
Anybody?
She said Garner.
Garner? Yes. A cop is also called what?
Officer.
Officer. Officer Nick.
Nick.
How you doing, Nick?
He's not even out of bed.
Probably not. Here's your breakfast bingo. On to the Spy the Lie. I'm going to give you 3 stats. One of them is a lie. The other 2 is true. And you guys got to decide which one is the lie. So the stats are, worldwide, 14 billion pencils are made every year. Or is it 1 in 22 adults have an eye condition which allows them to see in 3D? Or is it the average person generates 4.5 pounds of trash per day? So, Joel, you get a guess which one is the lie first.
3D.
Okay. Let's run around. How about your students
I
here?
think it's 3D too.
Carter, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3D.
Okay. Bailey?
Same.
My goodness.
Yeah, I'm going 3D as well.
How about up here? Anybody?
I'm a 3D
Yeah, same.
because that would just be like hero-ish.
I don't
I
think
would
I've
agree,
ever
3D.
met anyone that's
I'll do
like,
pencils.
oh, I could see
It'd be
3D.
weird.
Don't we all see in 3 dimensions?
Well,
Oh, that's true.
That's their point.
But they said that's the lie, So you guys were all right. Y'all got it. Spyline number 2, 3 stats coming your way. Ohio, the birthplace of 10 United States presidents. Racers in the Indianapolis 500 make 200 laps. Or is it in 1621, the Pilgrims' first Thanksgiving lasted for 3 days?
The Pilgrims lasting 3 days, Thanksgiving.
Okay. Haley?
It was longer than that, wasn't it?
That's what I think too.
yeah, same. I agree.
How about in the back row?
I was thinking that as well, actually.
Can we get anybody to think? Is this group think here or what? Anybody?
Same.
Well, now hold on here. Isn't the Indy 500? It's got to be 500 laps, right?
And Joel?
I've got to go with Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. It's actually Ohio, birthplace of 10 United States presidents, just 7. Whereas Virginia is the birthplace of 8 presidents. So there's your Spy the Lies. We're going to have a new contest that not even these guys have. Well, you've done this before, but this is a new contest we got. It is called 15 Seconds. And everybody gets 15 seconds to name 5 things. Who wants to go first? Carter, you've been voluntold.
So just 5 anythings.
No, you got. I'm going to tell you what.
Okay, I was like,
I'm going to tell you what. And it'll start the little timer. Okay, and then here you go. So you have 15 seconds to name 5 Transformers. Your time, go.
oh, okay. Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream, and Ironhide.
Wow,
Impressive.
that was good. You still had time left on that one, so. All right, Ashlyn, you ready? Ooh, I was going to give you. I better change that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, you have 15 seconds to name 5 mammals. Ready? Go.
Dog, horse, cat, elephant, and giraffe.
There, yes. Good job. Who's next?
Me. Baby.
Okay. All right, Bailey, here we go. You have. Ooh, I don't know if you can do this. This is hard, but we're going to try it anyway. You have 15 seconds to name 5 One Direction members.
I really don't know.
What?
Niall Horan, the one dude,
I used to love it, but I didn't know.
Harry Styles,
Okay,
and
Josh.
then what's the other one?
We're going to do a variation of that for Josh here. Josh, you have 15 seconds to name 5 Backstreet Boys. Go.
Was Nick Carter? I don't remember. I was an NSYNC guy.
Okay, NSYNC, go.
I was a Backstreet Boy guy.
That is so annoying.
Well, who knows? My brother could have told you probably.
He probably could have. All right.
I think it was.
Who wants the really hard one? Really
Eric
hard
Carter.
one.
Nick Carter.
You gotta give me the hard.
Okay. Kyson, you're up here. 15 seconds to name 5 elements from the periodic table. Go.
All right, hydrogen, iron, carbon, phosphorus, and we'll say zinc.
Zinc.
There we go.
Wow.
I didn't
Hey,
go in order.
by the way, you could have fooled us. So
Yeah.
Gray. That's fun. All right. Let's see who else is up. Who wants it?
I'll go, but I'll fail at it.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. 5 insects. Ready? Go.
Grasshoppers, fly, moths, beetles, and
Ringo.
It's hard. It
is ladybug.
Yeah. All right, Joel.
Spider is not an insect, though.
I got a good one for you here. All right, you have 15 seconds to name 5 world leaders. Ready? Go.
Kim Jong-un. Current role? Would that have to be current? Barack Obama, Trump, Putin.
These are hard when you're on the spot. It is.
This is not.
You should give Patty that top one.
Which one? The top one? Okay. Patty, ready? Here you go. You have 15 seconds to name 5 Star Wars characters.
Oh, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Boba Fett,
Wow.
Yeah.
One for the Boba Fett.
Jar Jar Binks,
Yep.
and R2D2.
Oh, just under. Got it there. There's your 15 seconds to name here. One more. Which came first is our next game here. I'm going to give you 2 things. One of them was developed and came out before the others. So which would you say? Which came out first? The can opener or the Tupperware?
Can opener.
Saying can opener. How about you guys?
Can opener.
Can opener?
Yeah.
So the can opener was 1858. Tupperware wasn't until 1938. Okay, which came first, disposable diapers or the teddy bear?
Which came first?
Teddy bear.
I'm going to go teddy bear.
Teddy bear?
Because we used to have to walk around with them soggy cloths.
Anybody for the diapers? No? Okay. Disposable diapers came out in 1951, but the teddy bear was 1902. How about this one? Which came out first, the mini skirt or the blue jeans?
Blue
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans? Does anybody want to take a guess at what year the blue jeans came out?
1839.
I was going to go 1845.
Okay. Anybody else with a guess?
1856.
Okay. Both of you are really close. 1850 was blue jeans, and the miniskirt came out in 1965. One more breakfast bingo for you. We'll go through this is the last game here today. 5 questions. First one's B, second one's I, and so on. They're good with gravy.
Biscuits.
Biscuits. Some people think this is the best part of a cake.
Icing.
9 is 1, so is 2 and 27.
Incorrect.
Anybody? 9 is 1, so is 2 and 27.
Numbers.
Numbers.
I was gonna say
Yeah. A type of corn porridge commonly found in the southern United States.
Great.
Grits.
Yep.
And triangle.
Obsolete.
No. What's he trying to say, kids? Obtuse. There you go. There's your games for today. That was a lot of fun. That was really good. Next topic for Coffee Club is ranking from best to worst. I sent out the list. Did you guys go through these lists? Did you know everybody on the list? Okay. So rank from best to worst. The first group of ranking is country stars. You got Garth Brooks, George Strait, Shania Twain, or Reba McEntire. So rank those. This is your personal opinion. You can say however you want. Joel, you want to start?
Yeah, that's not easy.
Valentine.
George Strait's got to be number 1.
Always.
Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, then Reba.
Oh, I don't know about that. Reba's got to move up. Reba's got to be number 2.
I'm with
George
you.
Strait, Reba, then Shania Twain, then maybe Garth Brooks. I don't know. I could switch the last 2.
Yeah. How about you guys? Any of you guys? How did you rank them?
I'd probably say George, then Garth, then Reba, then Shania.
Okay. So Shania's getting a lot of back place votes right now.
I'd probably go Garth, George, Reba, then Shania.
Okay.
I'm the same as Ashlyn.
Bailey
I'm
for
the
you?
same as Ashlyn.
Okay. All right. Kyson?
Oh boy. All right. We'll go Garth 1, Reba will be 2, and then we'll go George and then Shania.
Yep. You and I are just wavelength, and we're the exact same. How about you guys?
George Strait, always number 1. Always. So for me, it's George Strait,
Hey,
then probably Shania Twain, then
Whoa.
Garth Brooks, then Reba.
really?
Really?
Nah. There's
Have
only
you guys ever seen Reba in concert?
No.
You might change your mind.
She's good.
Reba's pretty
I mean,
good.
This is hard. They're all good.
Yeah.
But
They are good.
That was the spirit of the contest. For me, like I said, Garth, Reba, George, Shania.
Garth Brooks is honestly the best entertainer.
You got to tell them the story.
He's
The,
not
the, the,
wrong.
mile, the mile high story. The mile high story.
I walked 3 miles in hail just to get to his concert. But if you take a look at all his band members, he was like, this is our newest member and been with me for 25 years. And so, like, just his dedication to his crew and that. And then after his concert was done, he was just like, my guys need a break, but I'm still ready to rock and roll. And so he brought out his guitar, and people would just hold up signs or shout out songs, and he would sit there and he would play them songs no matter what it was. And so I got to go Garth Brooks, and then I got to go Reba, because Reba's just phenomenal. And then George Strait, and I don't even know why Shania Twain is even in the mix of these legends.
Because Seth Bomber's got a thing for the Shania, so we had to put it in there.
It don't matter. He ain't even out of bed.
Next list. Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert. So kind of the newer country. How would you put those?
What's the list again?
You've got Blake Shelton, Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert. How would you do those, Patty?
I would do Keith Urban, then Blake, then Carrie, then Miranda.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have a thought on that?
You know what? I'll say Blake's an obvious number 1. And I'll go Keith 2, Lambert will be 3, and I'll put Underwood at 4.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm going to say Carrie is 1, Blake Shelton as 2, Keith, and then Miranda.
Okay.
I think Blake, Carrie, Miranda, then Keith.
Does this have anything to do with the voice or whatever he was on?
No.
Blake? Okay. Carter?
I agree with Tyson.
Blake, Carrie, Keith, Miranda.
Haley, how about you?
I would say Blake, Miranda, Carrie, Keith.
So Blake gets first and second place. For me, it's Keith Urban, Miranda Lambert, then Carrie Underwood, then Blake. I mean, if you look at the list, I mean, Keith's a phenomenal guitar player, so that's probably why. Josh, which one did you say?
Keith is dead last in my books on that one.
What? That's crazy.
I'm gonna go Blake, and then Miranda bumped over Carrie Underwood because of, like, Miranda Lambert post Blake Shelton is way better than when they were together, and her songwriting has just totally flipped the script. So I'm gonna go Blake, Miranda, Carrie Underwood, and then Keith Urban.
Yeah, I had to separate Blake and Miranda. Just felt right. So, yeah, that was that for me. Next, rank from best to worst. And you can do this online, too, if you want to play along. Pizza, cheeseburger, hot dog, and fried chicken.
Oh, my gosh. How is cheeseburger even in the mix? I mean, that's obviously the number 1 best food ever.
What? I know.
Nothing compares to it.
You're going to break into a Sinead O'Connor song now or something, or what?
Nothing compares to you.
Yeah. How about you guys? What's your list? Pizza, cheeseburger, hot dog, fried chicken. What would you say?
I would say cheeseburger, pizza, fried chicken, and hot dog.
Okay. Ashlyn.
I would say cheeseburger, fried chicken, pizza, hot dog.
Carter.
Now, I'm not hating on any of these foods. I think they're all incredible. No. But I'm going to go cheeseburger, fried chicken, hot dog, pizza.
Wow. First time that hot dog didn't make the last of the list there.
And I'll go pizza 1, and then we'll go cheeseburger, hot dog, and then, fried chicken.
Okay. Patty, how about you?
I'm pizza 1, cheeseburger, fried chicken, hot dog.
Okay. Kim?
I'm going to go pizza. It's got to be first because you could have any kind of pizza.
You can have a cheeseburger
So many.
pizza.
You could have a cheeseburger pizza. There's even chicken on pizza. But pizza, hamburger and chicken are probably about tied, and then hot dog.
Joel?
Cheeseburger has to be number 1.
Yeah, amen.
Amen. Woo!
Fried chicken, then pizza, then hot dog.
He just said my list. That's it.
Does it make-
cheeseburger. Then fried chicken's like next.
Does it make a difference on if it's like grandma's fried chicken?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
You know what? Say what you will about your special herbs and spices and that. Right now, I've been digging on Pizza Ranch chicken. If you've been to the Pizza Ranch and had their fried chicken, I don't go there for the pizza. I go there for the fried chicken.
I've never been to Pizza Ranch yet.
What's wrong with you?
I've never been. Nobody. I can't talk anybody in to go.
Yeah. They got good coffee, too. They got one over in Zacarny and Grand Island.
Grand Island.
Just Grand Island.
Grand Island?
Yeah.
So there's your main food. Now let's go to the desserts. Pie, cake, brownie, and ice cream. What's your order?
Is
Joel,
brownie and ice cream together?
We'll let you start out there.
Brownie, ice cream, cake, and pie.
Okay. Let's run it around. Ashlyn, you're up.
I say ice cream, cake, brownie, pie.
Carter?
I'm gonna go. I think I might agree with Ashlyn here. I'm gonna go ice cream, cake, brownie. I'm gonna go cake, pie, brownie.
Okay. Brownie at the back? Yeah. Well, Carter, real quick, are you the inside of the brownie or the outside? The crust?
Inside. Oh no.
Inside?
It can't. No,
Yeah,
it can't be. Yeah, it's gotta be
inside.
nice and
It's got
soft.
the crust.
Yes.
You know they make those pans that make it so everything has a corner? I want one of those. That'd be good.
I like it like falling out of my hands.
Yeah.
Bailey, you're up.
I'll say ice cream, brownie, pie, and cake.
Okay. Kyson?
I'll go brownie, ice cream, pie, and I have to put cake last.
And Kim?
Gotta go pie first.
Yes.
With the ice cream on top. And then, probably brownie, then cake.
Can I get all of that in me? Patty?
I'm pie first, and then brownie, ice cream, cake.
Haley?
I think I agree with Patty. Pie, ice cream, brownie, then cake. Yeah.
I was brownie, cake, pie, then ice cream. And I love ice cream. I really do. But brownie's definitely the top. All right, the last one that we're doing, rank from best to worst. And you can rank these online, too, if you want. Spring, summer, winter, fall. By the way, we decided that fall is, instead of being called fall, it's death of summer now. But
Hey, at least he didn't say autumn.
yeah.
Autumn.
Spring, summer, winter, fall. So
We did have one come in through on the brownie, pie, ice cream, cake. Sarah McDonald. She's like, it's got to be pie or brownie, pie, ice cream, cake.
Yeah.
But for this one, I mean, I would go spring, fall, and then winter, summer.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Haley, how about you?
Fall, spring, summer, winter.
Patty?
Well, yeah, I think I agree with Haley.
Okay. Let's run Kyson back over the other way.
We'll go summer, fall, and then winter and spring.
I'll probably go spring, fall, summer, winter.
I'm gonna go spring, fall, summer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go summer, spring, winter, fall.
And Joel.
Fall, spring, summer, winter.
I was a spring, fall, summer, winter. I mean, I really don't mind the winter. But in summer, I like it because of all the cool things that happen there. I do not like being hot.
Yeah.
So
I don't like being hot. And plus, spring and fall, that's like kind of like your hunting seasons.
it is.
So that's always a fun activity.
Look at this. Time for birthdays already at 7:52. If you want to call them in, call 345-5598. You can also get on our Facebook Live on either the Coyote Country Facebook page or the SNOOZEBUSTER Facebook page and type them in there, and we'll put them on the radio for you. I do have a birthday that was texted in early this morning. Jose Davila turns 24, and that is from your favorite sister wishing you a happy birthday.
I had Tanner Struckman, Dave Gallagher, also Kayla Fix, and Derek Rupert has a birthday for today, and then also I have Jose Davila.
Okay. Haley, do you have any birthdays?
I do not.
Anybody else? Know anybody that's got a birthday or an anniversary coming up by chance? The rest of my birthday list here for the 23rd of September looks like this. Chloe Carlson, Lexi Gross, Trish Lynn Scott, Trina Winters, Amanda Davidson. So those are my birthdays here for today. We got to pick one of those as a birthday giveaway for some cool prizes.
I think we got to go Jose.
Okay. So what's the prizes that we're giving him?
So we got a large pizza to the Rocket. Also a free donut to Sander's. And then we also hook him up with a coupon to the Scoop. And then we have some Coca-Cola beverages.
So congratulations there. Let's see. I think we're ready to move on to our celebrity birthdays already. So I'm going to yell out somebody's name. You guys try to beat Josh and tell me why they're famous. So we'll start with Jason Alexander.
Rapper.
No.
Actor.
Oh! Wait, hold on, no. Seth Ballmer.
Well, that's the joke around here is that
George Costanza.
George from the Seinfeld is our Seth Ballmer. There's some similarities. How old do you think he is now?
Oh, gosh, probably 63?
62. Well, actually, he is 63 years old. He's from New Jersey. How about Dante D'Angelo?
Wrestler.
He's a YouTube guy. Mickey Rooney?
Actor.
Yeah.
Didn't he die really young? Or no?
No, if you call 93 young,
No.
he had over 80 years of a entertainer career. Initially known for his work with Judy Garland in A Family Affair, received 2 Golden Globes and an honorary Academy Award. How about Annalise Vanderpool?
Actress.
She was in That's So Raven, and she was also in the Broadway. She was Belle for
She's changed a lot.
Beauty and the Beast, yeah. This is a bad list today.
That's So Raven came out like a little bit afterwards.
No, go down.
Where?
The second one on the second row.
This one?
Isn't he from Pitch Perfect?
Skylar Aston?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he is.
It was also on Wreck-It Ralph. Did some work there. Ray Charles.
Singer.
Singer. Bruce Springsteen.
Singer.
Rock singer.
All right, this is just for the kids. Do any of you know his nickname? Bruce. Who got it?
The Boss.
The Boss. Well done. He was the boss before, a long time ago. Anthony Mackie.
Actor.
Okay, what was he in?
Falcon.
Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah, Captain America. Age of Ultron, so the Avengers. How about Bruce Drop 'em Off?
Wrestler.
He's a Twitch star. Jordan Woods. Instagram. Kalini Helker. Is it the answer? Let's hope tomorrow's better.
Yeah, that was straight trash.
It was. Ben Platt.
Singer.
Stage actor.
He's also in Pitch Perfect, isn't he?
I don't know. Jim Henson. Anybody? Jim Henson?
Puppeteer. Kermit the Frog.
Yes, very good. Ian Bowen.
Actor.
DJ Ghost.
DJ.
Man, those are just an
Not good.
awful list.
You're really working at it.
We'll give you one more. Will Smith.
Slapper.
Is that what he's known for now?
Now he is.
Is that it? Oh, he's in movies like Wild Wild West, Men in Black, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How about Mark Hamill?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah. Star Wars. Chauncey Billups.
Basketball player.
Basketball player. What team?
Denver Nuggets.
Did he really? Did he play for the Nuggets?
And the Pistons. He did.
Yeah.
And the Lakers.
Stands 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighs 210 pounds, played for 9 different teams before becoming a coach. I think we're going to stop there. Nobody else.
No.
We're done. It's
No,
over.
you gotta go. You gotta say it.
Oh, there's Michael Douglas.
No, go up.
What?
Best basketball player on this list right there.
Oh, yeah. Scottie Pippen. Yeah. Does Michael win all those rings without Scottie Pippen?
No.
Not a chance. I mean, he's still the GOAT. Don't want to start that, but yeah. Scottie made him.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you should ask Joel. He's
Okay, what do you think?
who's the greatest of all time in basketball?
Michael Jordan.
All right,
Yeah.
good.
See?
No doubt.
I mean,
No
it's
doubt.
not even.
Is Larry Bird top that mix?
You know what? Larry Bird was very underrated. I will give you that. You watch highlight reels from Jordan and highlight reels from Larry Bird.
Top 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. So there's our list for birthdays here today, and my goodness, fast hour. I know we gotta get these kids to school here in a little bit.
Yeah, they got 2 minutes to
Yeah.
get there.
So, are they going to be tardy if they don't get there in time?
I took care of that one for them.
Oh, you did.
I was nice.
See, radio's fun, kids.
You get to skip school.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wrap things up here for our coffee club this morning. Do want to give a shout out to Kitchen Solvers, our business of the week. Patty Tiedemann, one of our guests in Coffee Club today. Hope you had a fun time. And folks would like to learn more about Kitchen Solvers. What's the best way to do so?
Yeah, you reach out, give me a call, 308-337-4411. Check out our website. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
There you go. Kitchen Solvers of McCook. Believe me, look in your kitchen. There's problems. They can fix it. All right. And Kim, Connect the Dots. This is an extension of your programs, but what was the most rewarding part about this for you?
I think the most rewarding part about connecting the dots is when you do see or hear of the kids making a connection with a new career that they never thought of before. And that has happened a few times several times throughout teaching it.
I kind of thrown you on the spot here, but how many different careers do you have that you had out on all the tables here?
Honestly, there's probably, I can't remember exactly how many, but there's well over 1,000. There's thousands.
Yeah.
There's a lot in those boxes.
There are. Absolutely. So you do this like once a year or something like that?
We do it once a year for a school. I mean, it's typically, we do it several different school areas and are always looking for more schools that are interested in it.
If there's businesses that would like to participate and help out with this, what's a good way to get in a part of the process?
They can call their local extension office and just ask about the Connecting the Dots program, and they'll get in touch with one of the coordinators for it.
And Joel, what is this like for you to be able to have a program for the education process for your youngsters?
Yeah, you know, the statistics say that, like, even in college, like, somebody will change their major like 7 different times before they graduate. So for these kids to get a start on that at an early age, to be able to see, you know, as a sophomore, yeah, this is what I think I want to do. But after going through this program, I'm sure there was kids that are like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, you know. That takes 7 years of schooling to get that done. I don't want to be in school that long, you know. So it's just things like that are good with this program that we really enjoy.
Between this and Bison Days, I mean, you guys are intentionally trying to get people to think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah, and that's kind of schools have changed so much and kids have changed so much. That's kind of the way that things go now, is we try to find them, get them down that career path that they think they want to go down. It's not so much, you know, oh, you got to learn this math skill, you got to learn this science skill. It's more of, all right, what can I do to help these kids get to the career that they want? And so anything that we can do to put these kids in position to be able to find the career that fits them the best, we want to do that.
All right.
I was going to say, like, when I was graduating, we didn't have this kind of stuff available. And so, like, when I went to college, I went for sports medicine, watched a horrific video, switched my major up, and then was going to become a guidance counselor. Realized that I do too much tough love with people, and now I'm in radio.
And he does tough love every morning. Well, hope everybody had a great time today. We're going to wrap things up for this week's Coffee Club. Friday is September 23rd on 105.3 Coyote Country. Happy week.